What in the heck is going on over there? Hello? Why are you guys all huddled into a corner? What is going on, guys? It is Killadrone, and welcome back to some more Minecraft here on the Solo series. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can tell, some things are looking a bit different around here. Once again, I've been doing some more off-camera style work in order to get this courtyard area looking a little bit better. So as you can tell, I now have some of the flooring in for this courtyard. It's still not lit up. I haven't gotten around to putting glowstone or sea lanterns underneath the floor and hiding it with carpet. And I also haven't went around and put down some buttons as like stones and things. Another thing that I haven't decided on yet, I don't know if I want to continue the presents down into this area either. I guess I'll let you guys, let me know if you think we should do that. I kind of like the idea of having the presents go from up here and then maybe get a little bit more sparse as we go around, but that's just kind of an idea. I kind of want to hear from you guys on that one though, but yeah, we do have a fair amount of the courtyard done at this point. Just need to get some lighting in, some stones in, things like that to add a bit more depth and detail. But overall, it is looking good. In the last episode, you guys absolutely showed an amazing amount of support, which I can't thank you guys enough for. That is actually one of the best videos as far as response that we've had in quite a while. Hello there, Larry! How are you doing today, my friend? I hope you're doing all right. You guys really enjoyed me catching this guy and trapping him in here and giving him a nice little name. How's it going there, Mr. Larry? And then we also built this wool farm down here that I actually haven't checked on since the last episode, and it seems to be doing pretty good. You know what? I can't even complain about that because I've probably only been on this world maybe, I don't know, 45 minutes in the last few days. So overall, this is some pretty good amounts of wool here. Some of them are a little bit shorter than others, but you know what? I'm not even going to complain about that. I think that this is pretty good. So that farm is working absolutely perfectly. I'll come down here periodically in order to check on the shears and replace them if we need to. But overall, this build can pretty much just run on its own for the most part. I also need to do a bit of cleanup around here. I got a lot of materials that don't particularly need to stay here. Ooh, my scaffolding. I'm actually going to need that for today's episode because we are going to be adding another building to our Nightmare Before Christmas area today. I have been wanting to do this building pretty much since I started this project, but it's one of those buildings that I've been kind of putting off because I didn't know quite how I wanted to do it. So what I did was I had a live stream on Twitch a few days ago, and I actually designed 3 more buildings for this area. So we have this building that we're going to be constructing today. We have another building that's going to fit somewhere in this area. And we also have another building that is going to fit over there. I constructed like a rough draft of them on my Twitch live stream. If you missed that, what are you doing with your life? Why are you not following on Twitch? And why are you not coming to hang out with me? I'm very disappointed and very upset with you. You in particular, that is not following me. Go follow me over on Twitch. Anyway, so we have those builds that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of episodes. But today, I want to start with this building right here. Now, what this building is, I'm going to show it to you on screen here. This is our source. This is what we are basing this building off of. So as you can see, the bottom of the building is kind of like let's call it like a trunk shape, kind of like the trunk of a tree. And then the top of it is a cat head, a full-blown cat head with whiskers and things like that. And the actual building is inside of the cat head and kind of inside of the trunk as well. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of detail going to the inside of this building as well, which is going to be very important for what we're doing here. So I think without further ado, we mostly just need to get the outside done, which means I'm going to go into super fast build mode, time-lapsey mode, and get the outside of this area done and dusted So if you guys are looking forward to a time lapse, sit down, hold your butts. I'm going to get you guys some new music as well because you guys were asking about some new music. So let's pump the beats, yo! What in the heck is going on over there? Hello? Why are you guys all huddled into a corner? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Hello? Hi there. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to do with you guys. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna make the interior of this building. Let's go ahead and get my... What the heck is going on over there? Oh man, that is awesome. Well, I guess we need to take these guys out. I don't actually have a bow on me. So let's just go in with a sword and let's see how this pans out for us. It's okay if we get this effect from the Mr. Banner guy. I think that is fine. In fact, if I can get one of them to kill the Banner guy for me, that would be even better. Can you kill him for me, buddy? Perfect. Nice. Now I didn't get the bad omen effect, and I'm going to kill you. Come here, bud. I need you to die. You're a little ways away. Let's head this way. But anyway, yeah, while I'm cleaning this up, I finished up the cat building, as you have seen in the time-lapse, and I think that it came out looking really good. Some people told me that it looks a little bit like a mouse. I actually designed this thing over on one of my Twitch live streams, and I basically just copied it over here, block for block, by looking at another monitor, and yeah, you know what? I think that it turned out looking pretty good. Yeah, it definitely looks a little bit like a mouse at the top, though, not gonna lie. But now, I think we are ready to start work on the interior of this place. And because this is a slightly bigger build than what we have done previously, we actually have a fair amount of room to work with this. So, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do some stripped logs, some regular logs, probably get in a fair amount of slabbage as well, because I would like to, since this is pretty circular, have kind of multi-levels to this, so kind of have it slope down to a central point. And then we also want to somehow implement the second floor up there, the cat head. I'd like to implement that some way as well, so we'll have to get a staircase in here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start out by just clearing this area out. And I actually don't know how you guys feel about this. Normally I don't do... By the way, why are my sounds so quiet? Is this just me? Or is the sounds insanely quiet? The sounds are insanely quiet. Let's bring that up. How about that? There we go. Now we can hear Minecraft. Anyway, I don't know how you guys feel about me building on camera. I know some people, some audiences really like whenever the creator builds and kind of shows their process on camera whenever they're building. And then other people don't. Other people just kind of like to see the finished product. But I kind of try to give you guys a relatively good balance. I just heard another pillager, I think. You know what? I'm going to ignore it. We're going to say that it didn't happen. You guys heard nothing. All right, so let's just start with a basic outline here with planks. And this will be like the edge of our room. We're just going to go right around just like so. And I'm going to skip those corner blocks and just hug this wall as closely as possible. I know it's a bit dark. We're going to get some lighting in here in just a second. But there we go. And now let's get us just some basic torches in here for right now. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so I think what I would like to do is come on the inside and just go with half slabs all the way around. Once again, following very closely to the edge of that block. So let's just do this. There we go. We'll probably have to get some more slabs and stuff crafted up as we go along here, but overall that should be good. So we should have 3 in the corners and then 3 across. That is fine. And now I'm just going to dig out this center bit here and we'll get ourselves a nice floor in. I don't know if I want to go down one more or not. Probably wouldn't look too bad to go down one more. Probably not a bad idea. So let's do this like so. Just like that. And I think that this floor is really going to be what makes this build, to be honest with you. So I think this is a good section here to really flatten the floor out. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to take some of the regular logs here and just kind of go around like so to give us a different texture here in the middle. And let's see what that looks like. Do I like that? I do. Very nice dark interior. Very interesting floor pattern here. I like it. I think it works. Now what we need to do is get this as like a living area and also figure out how we're going to get steps up into that area. The steps may be a problem. In fact, I think I'll probably do that off camera real quick and bring you guys back because that's going to be a pain to try and get steps right there in that section. So I'll show you guys what I have here in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back here inside of the cat house, and I want to show you guys some of the work that I have been doing. It's not fully detailed yet, so don't think this is the final product, but I just want to give you guys kind of a floor layout before I go crazy in here, adding a ton of decoration. So, first and foremost, we have this down here. This is going to be our ground floor. It's going to be our living area for this person who lives here. So we're going to have some chairs as if this is a living room, maybe add in some type of coffee table here for them to kind of sit around, set their drinks on, things like that. Then I'll probably add some flowers and things like that just to give this a little bit of a different texture and really bring in some color into this area other than just these really brown woods that are in here. So if we can break that up just a bit, that would be great. Also, I'll probably be using this area as like a storage area, so kind of a very simple chest area. Here in the middle, I'll probably add in some furnaces as if this was like a really small kitchen. Nothing too fancy in this area, but basically this is going to be all living space for the most part. If we go ahead and head up to the second floor, you'll notice that everything is kind of a bit weird. So what I decided was I wanted to keep with the weird feel that the rest of the town has. All of these buildings are shaped very odd, and I think that having the interiors be shaped a little bit odd as well could fit in really good. So what I did was here on the second floor is I'm going to have kind of this structure in the middle, and I'm going to try and build around this, add plenty of detail in, and have this as like a study or something like that on this area. Basically just another room for the person to hang out in. Maybe have like a hobby area where they have like potions that they brew up, and maybe some more plants that are more, you know, decorative rather than the things that they are that they have down here as decoration pieces. Maybe they have some up here that aren't really decorative, but things that they're like working on growing or something. I don't know. Basically, I'm just going to add in a lot of detail to this floor, have it look somewhat like a study, like a kind of a personal area. And then all the way at the top up here, I'm going to add in some ladders, and then we're going to do a bedroom up in the head up here. And I think we should have plenty of room to do that if we head up here. Yeah, we have a fair amount of room up here to add in a nice bedroom to this place as well. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get to work, I'm going to get all of the detailing in, and I will bring you guys back for a tour in just a minute whenever I have all of this done. As night falls here, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to go ahead and take a look at the inside of our cat house here. And I have added in a ton of details to the inside. Some new things that I haven't used in interiors before that I think are going to look pretty cool. And I hope that you guys like them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's check this baby out. So let's go ahead, head inside. And we are met with the living room. This is just kind of a hangout and chill area. We have some potted plants here in the windows, which I really like. We have some seating. We have a bit of carpet around just to add a bit of a pop of color into this area. Added in a small coffee table of sorts here to the middle. And then at the back of the room, we added in a furnace and a crafting table and some barrels and then some storage. That way it looks like kind of a really, really simple kitchen. I didn't want this area to be extremely kitchen-like, because since theoretically this would be a cat that is living here, cats are scavengers, so it doesn't make sense for cats to really be, cooking a ton. They mostly eat, mice and things that they hunt, things like that. So, yeah, I didn't feel like a kitchen was really necessary, but I added a little small thing just in case we need to have cooked mice for some reason. But anyway, if we go ahead and head upstairs, I actually decided to split this room in half. So this half that we're in right now is the library area, and this area is basically just a study. We've done plenty of these in other builds, and this one is not any different than any of the others. We have some lecterns, we have some bookshelves, and we have a nice little seating area here, and then a nice little lantern on a little shelf here, giving off a bit of light. So not bad at all. Then on the other side, I have kind of a hobby for this resident. I have this resident practicing botany. So basically, you can see that the resident has some flowers here that maybe they are combining dye up in this brewing stand in order to get some different colors. Then I have some bamboo. Who knows what they're using that for, but they're experimenting. Then we have some melons, some pumpkins, and we also have some of the new berries. So this botanist is constantly playing around with things, trying to figure out some different ways to make some new dyes and things. And hey, experimentation is always a good thing. So good luck to you, Mr. Kitty Cat. And then if we head up to the top up here, we have a relatively simple bedroom area. Got ourselves a bit of storage for like some personal space, and then some beds in the middle. Now, up at the top here, you'll notice that I have some scaffolding, and I don't know how I feel about this. It's a good idea in my head, but I don't know that the scaffolding block really has the right texture for this. But you guys know how there is, some fancy people out there in the world, and they have like those covers for their beds. So they have like, a little platformy thing above their head, and then sometimes they'll have like drapes or something like that hang down on each side of the bed and stuff. Really, really fancy people stuff, okay? Anyway, that is what I decided to add here, and I think it looks okay with the scaffolding there. I kind of wish that it was, a different texture, maybe not as bright, but overall, it's not bad. Also added in some end tables here with the trapdoors. I think if there's any room that I'm not particularly happy with, it would have to be this bedroom. But you know what? Overall, I think that it came out okay, especially for me trying to add in a couple of different ideas to the interiors here that we do. But Anyway, guys, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video, as well as if you're new around here, be sure to subscribe. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. And also, be sure to check out the channel tomorrow, because I have a pretty awesome video planned to come out. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. You guys have a great day.